Okay, how are you guys doing? We're good. Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you loud and clear.
I love it. Hey, Lester, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome back. All right, let's get things rolling. All right, my amazing folks, it's another wonderful Tuesday, and I love bringing great content and great information to you each and every Tuesday. I'm Lorie Woodruff, real estate agent and business coach in the Maryland, DC area. My job is to help realtors and entrepreneurs market their brand so they can make more money. I love social media. So for those that just don't like social media, just don't like it at all, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's here to stay. So we have to figure out what are some amazing ways that we can start working through social media, content, marketing. Just one little thing can make a huge difference in our business, okay? So tonight's topic is all about profitable funnels. And I'm gonna have our guests talk all about the funnels, a little bit more in depth about what they are and how profitable your business can really be by using profitable funnels, okay? Most marketers aim to make their clients 6 figures in 1 year. But tonight's guest, JL the Genius, he's going to show you how he's been helping multiple clients make 6 figures in 1 day, simply by using these funnels that we're talking about. Before you can build a legacy, you have to build a solid foundation. And that's exactly what I love that he's going to build for each and every one of us. JL the Genius is the author of Profitable Funnels. He is a marketing expert and the host of Legacy Talk podcast. So for those that love talk radio, he's going to give you more information on that. He empowers entrepreneurs to introduce their genius ideas into the marketplace. So tonight, let's talk a little bit more about funnels. Let's have fun with it. And I want to introduce my great friend, JL the Genius. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready, Lorie. Thank you so much. What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling today?
Let's do it.
How y'all feeling? Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. It's such an honor to be around, great people and great presence of people, because Lorie, when I met Lorie, she was just so phenomenal. We clicked instantly, literally. Like, we went to a conference and she was just a phenomenal person, and we just gravitated to each other so much, and we've been rocking together ever since. So what's going on, everybody? I'm going to share my screen shortly so you can see these slides. I'll be doing a slideshow presentation. So make sure you guys are ready. You have a pen and pad out. Get ready to take copious notes. Get ready to take copious notes, because what I'm about to share with you today is information that these multimillionaires and billionaires have been using for years, and they've never really released the secrets. They've never really let us know what's going on and pull the curtain back and let us know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm about to share some valuable information with you guys. So get ready to take notes. I got your pen and pad out. Put a 1 in the chat if you got your pen and pad ready. I need to see some 1s in the chat. I need to make sure you guys are active. You guys are alert. Put some 1s in the chat. Okay, Andrew. Andrew's ready today. Is he the only one? Andrew, you the only one ready today, Andrew?
Come on, ladies.
Okay. Lanice ready. Lanice ready. All right, let's get right to it, guys. Share my screen. Here we go. All right, so we're about to learn about how to scale your business with a simple funnel strategy. And can you guys see this? Can you guys see my screen? Want to make sure. Okay. Let me play this quick video, because this video always gets me hyped before, whenever I'm in a mode where I feel defeated and can't do anything. This video just pumps me up right here.
You think I could book that for like the weekend of the 14th when the soundtrack comes out? If so, bump somebody. All right, thanks. All right, love you, man. Bye. I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get! Yes! What's next? What's next? I gotta get it. I'm not. You think I could book that for?
All right, is your savage mode activated? Is your savage mode activated? This is 2023. You told yourself this is going to be the best year of your business career. This is going to be the best year of your life physically, of your life mentally, spiritually. Is your savage mode activated? Because if your savage mode is not activated, you will not reach your goals this year. So I want to make sure everybody's savage mode is activated. So who is this for? This is for the person who is tired of the roller coaster income. You need something consistent. You need some clients coming in, and you want to make sure that you can deliver for these clients at a high level. You've been on the hunt chasing clients, but now it's time to get clients to chase you. It's time to be oversubscribed. It's time to be Gucci. Have lines of people waiting to do business with you. If you're just getting started in your business, you might need some direction. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. This is for you. If you want to start an online business, but don't really know how, don't really know what's the keys, what's working, this presentation is for you. If you're ready to take your business to the next level and you have already started your online business, this is the place you need to be. And I'm so glad your face is in the place. And like I said, guys, this is going to be a powerful presentation because we're talking about financial freedom. We're not doing this business just to be doing this. We're doing this for a reason. We're doing this for our families. And financial freedom, is a different meaning for a lot of people. I was on David Shands' podcast. I don't know if you guys know who David Shands is, but I had an opportunity to get on a segment, and this is what I thought at the time that financial freedom meant.
What does that look like?
So, you said quantify, meaning?
I want you to answer Dave's first question. What does it take to be financially free? And I'm looking for quantification in that.
So when it comes to what it takes to be financially free, to me, that means that you don't have to worry about any bills.
Go ahead.
You don't have to worry about any bills. You don't have to worry about, taking care of your family, taking care of your expenses. Everything is paid for you. You can live the life that you really want to live, depending on that person.
So I need to know, what does financial freedom mean to you? That's what it means to me, right? So I need to know what it means to you. So I'm going to give you guys 7 seconds. I'm going to give you guys 7 seconds right now. Let me pull up the timer. And I'm going to give you guys 7 seconds to find the M's. So you guys got 7 seconds to find the M's. All right, ready? Begin. Time's up, time's up, time's up, time's up.
Wait, let's do it again.
Let's see how good you guys are. I don't know. You gotta find the M's. I want to see how good. Let's see. We're gonna try this one more time.
Okay.
We're gonna try it one more time, and I'm gonna give you guys 7 seconds. That's all you get. You get 7 seconds at this. When you make a first impression, you only have 7 seconds or less. I'm gonna give you guys 7 seconds. We're gonna go again. Find the M's. All right, ready?
Take your time.
Again. Time. All right, so if you found, we're gonna go through this really quick. So if you found this M, you kind of awake tonight. You little up, you're a little bit up. You found this one, you did all right. You didn't do too bad. You found this one, you did a pretty good job. You alert tonight. If you found this M, you are on point, like you ready to make some money. If you found the big capital M, you are ready to be millionaire status. If you found this one, you are magnificent. You phenomenal. You ready to pass that. And if you found this one, you are truly a genius. You are truly a genius. So let's try this one more time. We're gonna go in and we're gonna try to find the M's one more time. I'm gonna give you guys 7 seconds. Ready? Begin. All right, time. Now this time,
I got 7.
you guys might have found them all, right? But why is that? Why were you able, put a 1 in the chat if you found more the last time than you did the previous times. Put some 1s in the chat if you found more the last time than you did the first time. Why is that? Why were you able, let's see, I want to see, hold on, I got to see the chat real quick. I got to see the chat. Okay. We got some ones in the chat. Okay. Why were you guys able to find the M's this time better than you could do it the time before? That's because there was a blueprint. The blueprint was already laid out for you. There was already a roadmap. There's already a foundation. When you already know where things are, when you already know that things are in a certain place, things happen at a certain time because of a certain reason, a certain action, then you can easily become successful. Being successful is not rocket science, right? When there's a blueprint and we follow that blueprint, we will have the same results. Tony Robbins said, if you want to become a successful person, you have to model everything that that person does, and you will yourself become successful. All right, so what is this about? So in the next 30 minutes, I'm about to show you exactly how to scale your online business, even if you feel completely overwhelmed as an entrepreneur and don't currently have an effective marketing strategy. So I want to introduce myself first. How you guys doing? I'm Jerron Walters, aka JL the Genius. And like Lorie said, I am the author of Profit Funnels ebook. Right? That was my very first book I wrote. It's called Profit Funnels. And it's just a blessing to be in that authors club. But that's just a little bit about me. But before I tell you guys a little bit more about my story, I want to show you who I actually learned from, because I believe you can't have a mentor if they don't have mentors. So I'm going to show you a couple people I've studied from or studied under, and this is how I really got on my journey, right? So when I first started studying Russell Brunson. If you guys don't know Russell Brunson, he took his company from 0 to 100 million in 3 years with no venture capital. So he came straight from nothing and turned himself all the way into something. And then I follow guys like Alex Hormozy. He has a book called $100 Million Offers. I highly recommend you guys get that book. And then I follow other brain coaches like Jim Quick. This guy right here, he trains Bill Gates, the top of the top. I'm talking about the people who are already wealthy. They go to this man for brain training. He's a brain coach. And then there's guys like Nehemiah Davis. You guys may be familiar with Nehemiah Davis. He's phenomenal. He's crushing the game right now. And then you have legends such as Myron Golden himself. Myron Golden is Nehemiah's teacher. He's phenomenal. He's one of the best marketers ever. But my favorite of all time is Joe Bauer. That's the guy you never heard of. That's the man behind the curtain. That's the man who's trained Russell and Myron. And he actually had the world record for the most sales from a stage. He had number 1, 2, and 3 until Russell Brunson broke his record. Russell he made 3.2 million in 90 minutes. All right. And he learned from this man right here. So how did I start? How did I get in this journey? I was born in 95. I'm a young man, right? Young old soul. And growing up, all of my influences, they were either locked up or they were dead. I didn't have really too many influences. My father wasn't in my life. This is a picture of me and my uncle. He's in the penitentiary, and I'm the little baby boy right there. So I didn't have any role models, but I knew growing up that my sister was looking up to me. I had a little sister who wanted me to succeed. She watched me grow up. She watched what I did, and everything I did, every move I made, she wanted to do the same thing. So I knew that she was looking up to me just like I was looking up to my older cousin. This is my older cousin right here. His name is O'Shea. And his birthday was actually yesterday, MLK Day. And we grew up, we didn't have much. We were very poor. And me and my cousin always said, when we were younger, we said, cuz we're going to get 1 million before 30. I'm 27 right now. We're going to get 1 million before 30. My cousin's 30th birthday was yesterday. His 30th birthday was yesterday, but unfortunately, he's no longer with us. You see, my cousin passed away from a fatal stabbing from his girlfriend when he was 26. He didn't even get to live to see 27. His girlfriend stabbed him right in the middle of the chest, in a soft spot, and it hit the bottom of his heart and the top of his lung. My cousin bled to death. He left behind 4 kids, really 5 kids, because her son called my cousin dad. And so when my cousin passed away, this is my favorite cousin. It did something to me. It just shattered me. I didn't know how to take it, because growing up, we said we're gonna make $1 million before 30, but the only way we knew how to do that from the hood was playing sports, selling drugs, or doing music. I chose the sports route. I wanted to go play basketball. I wanted to be in the NBA, NFL, right? Those were my dreams growing up as a child. And like I said, I didn't have a father figure. So when I graduated high school, I was really the first one in my family to do that. This is my grandmother on the left. This is my mom on the right. And I made them, that was like a very happy day that day. Everybody was just so proud. Everybody was crying. And right here on the bottom left, this picture, this is my grandmother again, right? This is the last time she was with all her grandkids. This is about legacy. This is not about me. This is not about just, I want to make a lot of money just because. It's deeper than money. If you haven't found your reason why it's deeper than money, you need to keep digging, right? So this is my grandmother's last time with all her grandchildren, and I'm the oldest. So when my mom took me off to college, and this is my first day in college, and I was the first one there, it was a bittersweet feeling, because I know I was going from something that I'm used to a whole nother situation, right? So I'm going from nothing. I don't know nobody in college. Now I'm the first one in college, and like I said, I chose the sports route. I was playing football, waking up at 5 a.m., going to the gym, then eating 3 times a day. I did all of that. I loved it, but I didn't love it as much as I love my freedom and being home with my family. So I had to figure out a way. I said, I love football, but I don't really want to go to the NFL anymore. That wasn't my dream. Once I started pursuing that, I quickly realized this is not what I want to do. So my freshman year, I was working at a pizza place called Padroni's, and that's when I really started thinking, I'm like, okay, I don't want to go to the NFL, but I still want to get rich. I still want to get wealthy. How can I do that? And then that's when my first invention came out, right? When I thought about my first invention called Perfect Peace. I thought about the perfect piece, and then when I created this, I met somebody. He said, it doesn't matter how good your product is, if it's the best product, if you don't know how to market it, you're going to lose to an inferior product. So when he told me that, that's when I started studying. That's when I started going hard. I started really diving into these books. I started really diving into these programs and these trainings, and that completely transformed my life. So what was the difference between then and now, right? What was the difference? And I'm going to tell you guys the real problem. The real problem, I didn't identify my superpower. I didn't know how great I was, right? I was so caught up in a whole bunch of other stuff that was going on around me, and there were so many things getting thrown at me. When I got into this online space, I started drop shipping. And if you don't know what drop shipping is, that is where you buy a product from a supplier, so probably in China, set up a website, and somebody buys it from your website, and the supplier in China ships it to that person. So you don't even have to have any inventory. That's how I started. And at the time, I was selling baby clothes. And this guy, he was like 14 years old. He ended up the 14-year-old like butt down me or something like that. So I'm on FaceTime with this 14-year-old on Instagram. Like, my bad, I didn't mean to call you, man. But he's like, hey, this is what I can do for you. Since I called you, I'm going to give you my training half off. I'm going to give you this. Yeah, I usually charge $2,000. I'm going to charge you $1,000 right now. And at this point in time in my life, I had lost everything. I'm talking about my girl left me, my dog ran away, lost my house, I lost everything. I was back at home. And I'm like, man, I can't even do it right now. So I was so broke, it was disgusting. Like, my pockets were kissing cousins. It was just pitiful. So I couldn't even afford a 14-year-old's program. But the truth and reality is, not only couldn't afford his program, I didn't even know what a real marketing strategy looked like. He showed me a screenshot. In 1 month, he made $267,000 in 1 month. He was 14 years old. I'm like, it's not no way this 14-year-old is smarter than me. But at that time, I didn't really have a true mentor at this time. right? And so as I was going on, like I told you guys, I lost everything, was flat broke. This is the first time in my life where I felt like I was nothing. I was supposed to be the golden child. I was supposed to be the one who makes it, who goes to the next level. But I'm at home on my mom's couch at 21 years old, right? So I was frustrated. I was to the point where nothing was working for me in the marketing space. And I had a family member come over. And this same family member, his son was in the NFL. So he had a son in the NFL. You know, he's achieved his dreams. His son did what he had to do to make it to the NFL, made his dreams a reality. And this man looked me in my face. He told me, man, this is not working for you, bro. Like, why don't you go ahead and go work for the railroad? Go ahead and apply for the railroad. You can make $90,000 a year. You get a pension, stipend, and you don't got no kids right now. You can work 60, 70 hours a week. You can put in that time. Go ahead and do that, man, because like this not working. And at that moment, I thought about really giving up on my entrepreneur dreams. I'm like, man, you right. I'm like, this might not be for me. But then something hit me. Something in my soul said that, why are you listening to this? You have everything you already need. See, God put everything in us because he created us in his image. So once I started realizing that, started understanding who I was, then I understood my power. And so I found eventually I was able to make some money, and I was able to find some mentors who were doing what I wanted to do. I paid them to help me, and whatever they said, even if it didn't make sense, I did it. Because what I was doing wasn't working at the time. What they were doing was working. And so I was able to finally put my business on autopilot. And when I got paid when I was sleeping, I woke up to a check. I was like, I like that. I can get used to that. That's something that I can look forward to. And so I really started going hard. So let me tell you my first revelation that I had, the first thing I had to really realize. And if you guys aren't, you probably like, okay, JL, when you going to start teaching? I've already been teaching. If you haven't been taking notes, that's because you're not paying attention, right? So if you haven't taken any notes, start right now. The first revelation is you got to get clear on your market. Get clear on your market. When clarity is absent, confusion is abundant. So this is why you have to get clear. Understand your market and who you are called to serve. Just like Lorie, when I helped Lorie, she got clarity on her market, and listen to what Lorie has to say.
As a result of working with JL the Genius, I'm going to let you know I have elevated everything when it comes to my customization of my messaging. Now, if you're looking to get clarity on who you're supposed to be working with, what is your message, this is the dream customer survey that you have got to take. I'm going to tell you, it has really taken my business to the whole new level. So if you're a business owner looking to get clarity, definitely connect with JL. He's going to get the right message for you so you can get your build built now.
All right, so write this down. There's 3 types of people in the market. There's 3 types of people. So the first person is the person who I was. When that 14-year-old came to me, in my pocket, I was broke. My pockets were kissing cousins. These are the people who agree with you. They love everything you're talking about, but they can't afford you. They can't spend money with you. Then the second type of person is the person who has so much money. They got toilet paper rolls of money, but on the a-hole scale, they're like a 15 out of 10, right? So they just blow money, throw money. They think they're better than the world. And this is the second type of person. So I want you guys to remember this. Never let somebody who has some money try to make you feel inferior just because they got more money than you. They're the same. We're all humans. We need to love each other as one. They're going in the ground just like I'm going in the ground. So don't ever let somebody with money make you feel less than. So the first type of person was me, broke as a joke. Second type of person, the person who has too much money. And then the third type of person is the person who is not only willing, but they're able to pay you. So they have the money, they like what you're talking about, and they're ready to take action. They're ready to pull the trigger. Action takers are money makers. Write that down. Action takers are money makers. So after you know what type of people are in the market, you have to know the 4 drivers of a good market. Now, the 4 drivers of choosing a good market, choosing a good niche, is number 1, there has to be some type of pain. You got on here because you're dealing with some type of pain. Your business has been stagnant or something, whatever that looks like. Funnels and growing your business is something that attracted you to this presentation. You have some type of pain. So whoever you're serving, they have to have pain. That's the first thing. Number 2, purchasing power. They have to have the ability to purchase what you have to sell. If they don't have the purchasing power, then that is not your audience. I hear people all the time, they say, well, people don't want to buy. They say they can't afford it. Well, that's not your audience. That's not your target market, because your target market can afford it. It's when it comes to good marketing, it's not about finding the right people. It's about making yourself findable for the people who are already looking for what you have. Let me say that again. Good marketing is not about finding the right people. It's about making yourself findable for the people who are already looking for what you have. They're searching for you like you used to be searching for them. They just don't know you exist yet. The third thing, they have to be easy to target. What does easy to target mean? It means there's groups, there's hotspots, there's Facebook groups, there's LinkedIn groups, there's Clubhouse rooms about whatever your niche is. Don't create something and think just because you just now created this niche and nobody's in it, nobody even knows about it, that you're going to make money. You're making it hard for yourself. Business is supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be hard. We make it harder than it has to be. So understand that you have to realize that these people have to be easy to target. They have to be easy to find. Because if you can easily find these people and go into these spaces, then and make yourself presentable in these spaces, then they'll come hunt you down. This is how they hunt you down. And then the fourth thing, a growing market. Your market has to be a growing market. If you don't know how if your market is growing or not, write this site down. Trends.google.com. Oops, typo. Trends.google.com. So on this site, let's say I'm looking for business coaching. And I look at these numbers. I look at this chart. So in January 2023, this was at a 62. In January of this year, this is an 84. So 62 to 84, is that growing? Put a 1 in the chat if that's growing, right? And that's just the past 12 months. You can check the past 5 years. Now look at business coaching. It's going from way down here up. So I think it's safe to say my market is growing. So look up your market, look up your niche and on this site and see if it's growing. That's just a quick hack for you guys. All right, now we're going to get right back to it. So the next thing, there's 3 types of markets. If you don't know, like, okay, how do I know? I don't even know which market I'm in, JL. Like, what are you talking about? The 3 major markets revolve around wealth, health, and relationships. Wealth, health, and relationships. And you break those down into sub-markets. So wealth, you could be in finance, investing, real estate, sales. And then those have even smaller markets, which is what we call blue ocean niches. The riches are in the niches. Relationships, oops, my bad, guys. Relationships, it could be love, dating advice, marriage advice, health, it could be diet, nutrition, strength training, weight loss. Identify your market and then identify your sub-market, which is what we're about to get into, right? So what is your blue ocean? We talked about those little open pockets. That's a blue ocean. A blue ocean is a market where you're the biggest person, you're the king of this category, right? You carved a market out of a market. So it's not like what I was talking about before when I said you're creating a market that doesn't exist. The market is already there. People are already buying. Now you just kind of made your own market within this space. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, I'm gonna give you guys an example. Hot market for relationships. A sub-hot market can be dating over 60. A blue ocean niche can be dating over 60 without awkward first dates. Hot market, health. A sub-hot market could be weight loss for women who just had kids. A blue ocean niche could be weight loss for women who just had kids following a keto diet. Hot market, wealth. Flipping real estate. Sub-hot market, flipping real estate. Blue ocean niche. Flipping real estate without ever seeing a property and using only DMs. Put a 9 in the chat if you understand that you need to get more specific. If you see this and you like, man, I'm not even this deep. Put a 9 in the chat. Right? This is how you get deep. The riches are in the niches. This is where your money is at. Carving a market within a market. And you want to go down 3 to 4 levels deep. I only went 3 levels right here. So my second revelation was that you have to make sure your messaging is on point. Make sure your messaging is on point. Talking to one person, one particular individual, just like Star when I helped her initially.
Hi, I'm Shamar Star Cox, TV producer and content creator, and I got the wonderful opportunity to work with JL. He is amazing. So I actually needed a funnel to be built for my webinar, which was leading to my high ticket coaching program. And I didn't know where to start. And then I met JL, we started working together. But guess what he showed me? That I also did not have a dream customer. I knew who I wanted to speak to, but I didn't know who she was. And so he took a couple of sessions just sitting with me, asking me questions, and then helped me to craft the perfect dream customer. Even better, he then walked me through his script process where I was able to start creating video sales letters that was directed to my dream customer. And now I'm so much better for it because I know who I'm talking to. I am super clear and she can hear me loud and clear. So JL, thank you so much for that program, for that process. It has really, really helped me and completely changed the course of my business.
All right, so now I'm going to read you guys' mind really quick. I'm going to read y'all mine real quick. So I need you to pick a number between 1 and 10. Don't put it in the chat. Please don't put it in the chat. Just write it down. If you need your calculator for this, because we're going to do a little bit of math. If you need your calculator, pull your phones out. Or pull it up on your laptop. So pick a number between in your head or write it down between 1 and 10. All right, good. You got your number? Now I want you to multiply that number by 9. Multiply that number by 9. All right, now you should have 1 or 2 digits. So if you got 1 digit, keep that. If you have 2 digits, so for example, if my number was 12, 1 plus 2 equals 3. So 3 will be my new number. I need you guys to add your digits together so you have 1 number. Add your digits together so that you have 1 number. All right. You guys good? Everybody got 1 number? Okay, good. All right, now I want you to subtract 5 from that number. Subtract 5 from that number. All right, now with this new number, I need you to correspond it with the alphabet. So for example, if my number was 7 and I corresponded with the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G is the 7th letter. So I need you to correspond your number, your new number with the alphabet. After you subtracted 5, correspond this new number with the alphabet. All right, and y'all should have a letter now. Now you should have a letter. All right, you guys following me? Should have a letter now. So with that letter, think about the first state that comes to your mind. The first state in the United States. Think about the first state. All right, you got your state in the US? All right, great. But go to the second letter in that state name. Think about the first animal. All right, great. But think about the texture of that animal, the feathers, the skin, the shells. Now I've just been projecting my thoughts on you. Now I need you to put a 7 in the chat if you were thinking about an elephant in Delaware. Put a 7 in the chat if you were thinking about an elephant in Delaware. Let me see.
How did you do that?
And put a 5 in the chat. Put a 5 in the chat if you would think about an eagle. It's the power of marketing, Lorie.
I got 7 and I got Delaware.
It's the power of marketing. So you either think about an elephant or an eagle in Delaware. Now you probably thinking like, okay, JL, like how did this happen? Marketing, write this down. Marketing is predictable. Marketing is predictable. If you have the right message to the right crowd, say birds of a feather flock together. If I can talk to one person and make them feel some type of way and come make a purchase from me, the people who they hang around, the people who are like that person, they will do the same thing because marketing is predictable. And if you can make an impact on people's lives and you can really change their lives and create a transformation, that is what we're here for. That's the power of marketing. Right? So let's talk about when it comes to the messaging, you need a content creation strategy. You need at least 3 to 4 buckets. Right? You need 3 to 4 buckets. What do I mean by buckets? So think about the big picture of whatever you're trying to help people do. If I'm trying to help people make money online, what's the transformation you're creating? If I'm trying to help people lose weight, if I'm trying to help people have a better marriage, what are the sub buckets to that? Right? So if it was marriage, right? A sub bucket would be communication. Another bucket would be co-parenting. Another bucket could be sexual relation or something like that. Right? So think about your buckets. And you need to make sure that you come up with 3 to 4 buckets. I say 4. And then under those buckets, you need subtopics. Right? So under those buckets, you should have 10 subtopics. So once you come up with those buckets and you create those 10 subtopics under each bucket, talking about that particular thing in different ways, now you have content for the whole year. Congratulations. The struggle was over to create content.
Can you give me an example of one?
So an example is me. I help people make money online. One of my buckets is sales funnels. A subheading in the sales funnel bucket would be the three types of sales funnels that make the most money. The another bucket in sales funnels would be the component, the 23 building blocks of a sales funnel. Another bucket in sales funnels would be my favorite type of sales funnel. You see where I'm going? Does that make sense? Another thing is copywriting.
Got it.
And then I create 10 topics of copywriting. Another
Everything
thing is
related.
traffic. Yeah, traffic. And I create 10 things of traffic. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
So my third revelation, guys, and this is probably the most important out of everything I just went over, this is probably the most crucial, is make sure you model a proven process. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You do not have to recreate the wheel. The model is already out there. Somebody's already having success. We just try to go so hard with following different people and different strategies that's not working, and we're not focusing on the right model. You have to find the right model for you, right? So don't recreate the wheel. And if it's a proven strategy out there and somebody's getting results, then you should follow that strategy if they're doing what you're doing. Study the number one in your industry and do exactly what they're doing. Like I said earlier, what Tony Robbins said, if you model somebody who has success, you will become successful. Just like Rick the Wealth Coach, when we first did his challenge, he's done well over 600,000 now, but at the time of this video, this is when we first started and we modeled Myron Golden.
Wow, wow, wow. I just wanted to give a shout out to my main man, JL the Genius. Because of his amazing brilliance, I've been able to earn over $68,500 in just 2 challenges based on this incredible young man setting up my landing page, setting up my funnels, setting up my follow-ups with all the customers. My life is so simple, so simple. All I have to do is just sit back and watch everything happen automatically and then get ready when it's time for me to talk to the people to make sure that I can deliver at a high level. Thank you so much, JL. Without you, brother, I'd be in big trouble. There's no me.
All right. Now, what are the pros doing? So I told you guys we modeled Myron Golden, right? So we want to model success. Success leaves clues. You don't have to recreate the wheel. Model success, and you will eventually have success. So what are the pros doing? I'm going to show you guys a quick tip, a quick hack. Now, this is a traffic hack. So you want to write this site down, facebook.com/ads, ADS, /library, LIBRARY. Facebook.com/ads/library. I'm going to give you guys a traffic hack. This is how you can hack whoever is in your niche, in your industry. And if they're running ads, this is how you can see what they are running. This is like the ultimate cheat code. So like one of my people is, I'll just give you somebody from me. So Marquell Russell, that's somebody who kind of does what I do. All right, so click on his page. Right now, he's running 17 ads. I can see exactly what his copy is saying in his ads. I can see his video.
See, most of y'all teachers and even your parents, they just teach you what to think. They don't teach you how to think. If you don't learn how to think, you're always going to be dependent on you.
Right? So I can click see details, and I can see what he's saying in his copy, what he's saying in his ad. Right? So, and you can do the same thing for your industry, the top people in your industry. And this is why I teach a lot of my students how to work backwards. Another pro tip, you can see the platforms he's running this on. Right? You can see the platforms that he's running this on. He's on Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, Audience Network. These are just Facebook and Instagram. But if you scroll down, it has the date. So he started running these ads November 25th, 2022. He started these ones in January. So if I go back and I see November 25th and he's still running the ad, what does that tell me? That tell me it's working. Right? If he's been running this ad since November 25th, and he's not gonna keep running the ad and it's not working. So I'm gonna take this screenshot, send it to my people, and say, hey, make me something like this with my branding, my stuff. And then I'm look at his copy, and then I'm gonna not copy it, but get some ideas from it and put it in my own words.
Where can they get some inspiration, JL?
As far as what?
The copy?
Oh, right here.
Well, instead of
and,
plagiarizing it, where can they go and get it to make it their own?
It's different AI bots. It's we'll get into that later. It's like the top secret bots that I'm gonna talk about later.
Okay.
So yeah, it's this is inspiration right here because it's working. But if you want to do your own copy, I'll show you guys a quick hack. And it's things like Jasper AI as well. So this is just a traffic hack real quick. So let me get back to this presentation. So do I have permission from you guys to reveal this offer? Can I pull back the curtain? Can I pull back the curtain for you guys? Okay, I see a couple yeses. All right. So I want to pull back the curtain for you guys. So what I'm offering is the Funnel to Fortune bootcamp, the Funnel to Fortune training. Right? This is my signature training right now. And if you want to know what's in it for you, you'll be able to get clarity in your business once and for all so you can go from stuck to unstuck. You'll be able to have the system that you need working in your business so that you can go on vacation and still have your business operating, go to sleep, still have your business operating. Systems just stands for save yourself some time, energy, and money. That's what system stands for. Save yourself some time, energy, and money. The next thing, you'll be able to have people ready to buy from you because I'm going to teach you the oversubscribe method on how to be Gucci and not a Walmart bag. And this is before your product even releases. Like none of my clients create a product and then try to sell it. We sell first and then we create it. Why is that? Because why would you spend all of your time, energy, and effort creating something, putting your heart, blood, sweat, and tears into something, and then you don't even sell it? There was this guy that my mentor was telling me about. He had spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on different industries. And when he finally created his product in his, I think it was the MLM product, he had put so much money into this that when he finally put it out, he was wondering why it wasn't selling. So he came to my mentor. He was crying. He was like, man, I've been spending so much money on this stuff. He's like, I lost my first marriage because I was spending too much money on these courses. He was like, now I'm in another marriage and I'm here listening to you. And he was like, my second wife doesn't even know I'm here. So my mentor is just like, whoa, bro, like what do you do? And he told him that he has the MLM. And then he's like, well, who told you that was a good idea to do? He's like, I don't know. I just thought when I created it, I'll sell it. And so that's the reason why you don't want to ever create something before you sell it. And that's something I teach on the back end for my client. And you'll also be able to get paid doing what you love. I love doing this. I love helping people. I love really this online process. I'm immersed in it. And it's just amazing to be a part of this process. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get 30 days of a free trial of my funnel building platform, right? 30 days free trial, not a 14-week free trial, a whole month. Give you a year of business coaching with 2 sessions per month, right? That's almost a $20,000 value right there. a year of coaching, 2 sessions each and every month, where you can ask me any question you need to. I'm going to give you the Funnel Finesses crash course. The Funnel Finesses crash course of me breaking down funnels, how I build them, what I go through, the whole process. It's a $997 value. You're going to get access to our private Facebook group, the Funnel Finesses University, where you can connect with like minds who are on the same route as you. Some people will be ahead of you, some people are going to be behind you, but everybody is going towards legacy. And then you're going to get a money back guarantee. If you come in my program and in 30 days, you're like, man, this is not valuable. I'm not getting, like, this is wasting my time, wasting my money. I'll give you your money back. 30 days, guarantee, I'll give you your money back. If you come in my program and say, this wasn't helpful, this wasn't worth it, you get your money back. So when you take action today, this is some gifts for you guys that take action today. This is what you're going to get. Just because you guys are in here with Lorie, I got so much love for Lorie. This is what I'm going to give you guys. Fast action bonus. You're going to get access to my exclusive copywriting tools. Like I said earlier, Jasper AI is one of the copywriting tools, but there's others. There's other tools out there that you're going to get access to. Also, you're going to get 3 plug-and-play $1 million templates. Now, these are what I modeled from people who have already made $1 million with these templates. You're going to get the templates, and I'm going to give you guys the actual files, the swipe files that they use for their ads and things like that. That's a $29.91 value. The next bonus for taking action, I'm going to give you 25 ready-to-go email templates. They already set up. You just put your products in there. That's a $197 value. So when it comes to at the end of the day, this is what you guys are going to get. 30 days of the funnel building platform for free. A year of coaching with me. The Funnel Finesses crash course. Access to the private Facebook group. We're going to get the copywriting tools. You're going to get 3 funnel templates, $1 million funnel templates. You're going to get 25 plus emails already ready for you. And all of this has a value of $26,573. But you're not going to pay nowhere near that. Just for you guys today. And since Lorie's my friend, I got so much love for Lorie. You guys get all of this stuff for $14.97 today. That is my offer to you guys. That is my gift to you guys for taking me up on this offer.
That's a lot.
Now if you like JL, this is a lot. Now, if you like said what Lorie said, this is why I have $150 a month to be a part of this process. And you still get everything here. Right? So $150 a month comes out to about $1,800, or it could be $14.97 for all of this stuff here. Right? So at this moment in time, I'm gonna open it up for some Q&A.
That's what they want to say something about the funnels. 2020, when I joined Neo's group, Inner Circle, 2021, my bad. When I did my funnel for the very first time, it changed everything. I'm saying that. JL helped me with, when you saw that video, it was us in New York because we were at a convention there. And that was the beginning mark of me of really understanding. First, find your ideal client, which I know he's going to help you do that, because you have to understand who you are promoting to, who is your public out there, and who needs to be receiving your information. When I found that out, it was a huge eye-opener for me. And that's when my business really changed. So from there, and then doing the funnels, everything now is on autopilot. So I say all that, not because I'm just hyping everybody up, but I want you all to understand, once you do that process, that could be the ending piece that you need so that your business is run on autopilot and you're not worried about oh, I got to catch this person. Oh, they wanted me to make a phone call. When one person goes into your funnel, they're able to not only buy one product that you have, but they'll be able to get other multiple products that you have. And they're seeing that email on a continuous basis from you. So JL, that's a wonderful offer there. And I really suggest that you guys take a look at that. If that is the missing piece on you automating your business, please take them up on that. That 150, don't look at it, well, oh, that's expensive. What do I need to do to make $14.97 happen is what you're doing. And I think just by you guys being enough on my podcast, the video, the one-on-one sessions, you understand the conversation has to change if you want to make this difference for you. What do I need to do to make that happen is the question. So kudos, man. That's a really great one. I think that's the missing piece for a lot of people. Are you doing the ideal client scenario for these people as well?
Yeah, they getting the whole ideal client breakdown.
Oh,
So
y'all
I-
gotta get that. Yeah. That was business
So I have
changing.
I have a whole breakdown training session. They get everything that really gets them clear, like how we did. Like,
Yeah, it's a whole printout, you guys, of who your ideal client is, so that when you're doing marketing, you know exactly how to talk to that person. So I even think before I can do your social media management, that you need to talk to JL first so that you can get clear on who that messaging is. So I can take that and even be even more clear with your social media management. So good job. Good job. Does anyone have any questions for him?
any questions for me?
The funnel itself, how many pages is that typically?
Now they vary. It depends what type of funnel you really want to do. A typical funnel has an opt-in page or a landing page. Then it goes to an upsell. If you guys don't know what an upsell is, think of McDonald's. Or you go to McDonald's and say, hey, do you want fries and a drink with that? That's an upsell. They're upselling you. So if you don't have that in your business, if somebody makes a purchase and you're not selling them something right away, you automatically are losing money because you don't know the impulse that that person is having. That person could be on a buying frenzy. And if you're not selling them something right away, you're leaving money on the table because you didn't even give yourself an opportunity to sell them something, right? So then there it goes from the purchase page, the sales page, or opt-in page or landing page to the upsell. If they take you up on that upsell, there can be another upsell. And if they do not take you up on that upsell, there's something called a downsell, where if my upsell was $97 for something and they didn't want to buy that, I would downsell that product, maybe take a few things away, and it would be 47.
Right.
Right. And so once you get through those processes, those phases, the last page is the thank you page. And on the thank you page, that is where you sell again. That is where you have a list of your products, of other products that you have on that thank you page. Because if say somebody buys your first upsell, they buy your second upsell, they get to the thank you page. Now it's like, now what, right? Most people say, thank you, thank you for your purchase. What if they still want to buy? What if they still have that buying impulse? So then you want to have your products on that page and give yourself an opportunity to win. Give yourself an opportunity to make more money per customer.
No question.
Per customer.
So what if someone is brand new and they're like, I don't have any products right now or ebooks to sell? How do you help them with identifying a product to sell?
Well, it all first starts with the dream customer, as you know. And then based on that, it's really what they want to do. Like from there, if they want to be hands off, if you're the person like you don't like to talk to people, you don't want to really be bothered with people, we go the digital product route. We go the course route. We go the book route. And there's sites out there where we can help you create a book. We can help you create the course and everything like that. And then if you're like, I want to be hands on with people, then we have, if you want to be hands on with people, we also have like the trainings, like doing contact like this, right? I have things like this where I teach you how to present. like how I did my presentation. That's probably not your common webinar that you've ever seen.
No, it was good.
It's different because you can't predict what I'm about to do.
No, that was a good one. So someone could go in and buy a $47 ebook, right? And then with the upsells and, hey, before you leave, you know, we can offer you this. There could be a wealth generation book in there as well, right? And then, hey, I'm not ready to buy it $97. Before you leave, we can sell it at $77, right? So that person, like JL said, when they're in the frame of mind, when they're buying that initial ebook, they still want more of you, and they still want to see, oh, wow, I got it at a deal. I got it at a discount. So that one person initially coming to spend $47 with you, by the end of that funnel, when they finish and hit submit and finish their credit card transaction, they could have been spending over $200 with you. And that's how you and that's how you use a funnel to your advantage, where you set it, forget it, you put all your deals in there and you set it and forget it. And that's how you wake up to profits of, hey, you got a sale of $225 this morning, or, you know, you got a $497 sale today. And you're just like, how did that happen without me physically having to do that? The funnel.
Yeah. And like the great Myron Golden says, if you want to get wealthy, you have to disconnect your revenue generation with your time, which means you can't be there all the time. If I have to speak to every customer, I'm not going to get rich that way.
No, that's too much time.
If I have to be there every time, if I have to give you a book personally every time,
yeah,
you're never going to get rich. You're never going to get wealthy and really create the legacy that you know you need to create. And so with the digital space, this is why me and Lorie tapped into the space, because there's so many opportunities. There's so much you can do, but it all comes with getting that clarity. Then when we help you understand who you're targeting, what your messaging is, then we help you as far as the lead generation, right? But you can't generate the leads unless you know where your people are.
Got it.
So we help you find the congregations. We help you find the hot spots. We call them hot spots.
Yeah.
So if I know the fish are over here, the perch are over here, why am I going all the way to the backyard swimming pool to go catch some perch? You're not going to catch them there.
Right.
If you know who you're targeting, you need to go to where they are so you can catch them, bait them into your lead magnet, bring them into your world, and then lastly produce the result that they really want, because everybody just wants a result at the end of the day.
Yeah. And I'm going to give you guys a secret of what I do now. It's prior to 2020, before I started getting the automated processes set up and my Linktree link set up, and everything set up as far as the funnels. A lot of the content that I was putting out on Facebook was just inspiring, educational, and then it stayed there. It lived there. Like, it was no call to actions. It didn't require anybody to do anything else. So after I discovered the funnels, I'm gonna lean in and give you guys a secret of what I've been doing. Instagram, all right? The only reason why I create content now is to bring people to my funnels. That's it. That's it. So all I do now is just produce content, because it's going to be, hey, get more information over here, schedule an appointment here. All of them are connected to a funnel. So I want you guys to have that for yourself. And JL is a genius with doing that. Simplify your business. Like Alicia, we helped her get an ebook. I don't know if it was 2020 or 2021. She has a real estate ebook for how to flip properties. So JL, for someone who is a real estate agent and an investor, what kind of upsells do you think, just throwing it out there, because my real estate folks may be out there, my entrepreneurs may be out there, to get some ideas. She has one ebook right now, and I don't know if she's got a price tag on it. Alicia, if you got it, let me know. But what other upsells could a real estate entrepreneur have in their funnel?
So other stuff that a real estate professional could have would be, first, of course, the ebook. The next thing about the ebook is the audiobook, because a lot of people have ebooks, but they don't have audio book. They don't have the audio
Good.
version.
Right. People like that.
So yeah, so and there's an app that you guys can go to, or you can pay somebody to do it as well.
Mhm.
But there's an app called was it Otter?
Oh, Otter. Okay.
Yeah, OTTER.
Mhm.
Yeah, so OTTER, and you can turn your ebook into an audiobook. And then you can turn that audiobook and that ebook, the same framework, into a course. And then you can take that course and turn that into an event,
Nice.
a retreat,
I love it.
and teach
So
the same framework.
$47 could turn into that audio book, which could be like $22, right? Got it? Okay. So Alicia and my other folks out there, I want you to pay attention. That one product could be sold in various ways in that funnel because a lot of people don't want to read. So you got to think, hey, you can get the ebook for $47, but you can also get the audio for $22. And once they leave that page, you said offer a course. She can maybe just take some of the chapters out of the ebook and create a course around the video, just like you can use Zoom as well. I'm giving y'all some free game here to put all this together so you can see what can be put into your funnel. And then let's say Alicia wants to do twice a year or even once a year, she maybe has an event, and that's probably the more high ticket. Got it. So people going in there might have started with spending $47, but out of there, they could have spent 60, maybe over $400 if they took the course too.
Yeah, powerful.
It's really good.
That's
So, yeah,
good
I'm
stuff.
thankful for the last 2 years. Thankful for the last 2 years, and you guys got to really catch that. All I do is create content now, and it goes into automation, goes into the funnels, and the funnel does all the communicating, and folks come out of there either subscribing to the YouTube page. They will come to the Unleash the Entrepreneur Facebook group page. They'll buy some of the ebooks that I have in there, only 50% off inside the funnel. I hope this helps. I hope this helps.
You just liberated somebody.
I did. I liberated myself. So I had to make sure that I'm glad that you're here because I wanted you on here months ago. But I'm thankful that you got the opportunity to be here now to help them understand how important they are. Once they get the funnels, they're good to go. Just live your life and just do content. And even if you're getting the copy inspiration from Facebook ads, from that Facebook ads page, that right there, you got the copy to help get people to your product or service.
Yeah. So it's one thing about the funnel. The funnel's like the house.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you throwing a party. The funnel is the house. Just purchase this house, but there's nothing in it. You need furniture, right?
Yeah.
So the furniture is the copy.
Yeah.
That's putting the furniture in your house. That's the copy. And now if you want to throw a housewarming, you have to generate the traffic. So the traffic are the people coming to the house party. How you gonna do that? You're gonna send out texts. Hey, I'm having a party. You're gonna call people. You're gonna post it on social media. You're gonna do different things. You need multiple sources of traffic. And now everybody's coming to the house. So it went from an empty house with nothing in it to now your whole house is full. Everybody is going crazy in there having a great time. And that's the process.
And I don't even need to change the furniture around that much. Like even with the funnel itself and the email sequence, I don't even really need to change out any of the emails for a while. That's been the same emails that's been going out that I created a year and a half ago. Still relevant to somebody brand new hitting your page.
Yep, exactly. Somebody, just because it's old to you doesn't mean it's old to somebody else. What's old to you is new to them. So
yeah, it is.
I thank you for having me on here though, Lorie. I really appreciate you.
Oh, thank
appreciate
you.
the opportunity. Thank you for everybody. Did y'all get some value from this?
Yeah. Did you guys get something? Did you guys get an inspirational idea that this is what you're missing? This is what you're missing.
I want to make sure y'all got some value. I don't want to just leave people hanging.
They did. They're getting their fingers together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I get your link for that specific offer. Whether they pay in full, whether they do the monthly, guys, connect with JL and I'll make sure that you get his information tomorrow in the replay. But right now, if you could drop your Facebook link, what's your name on Facebook?
Yeah, my name on Facebook is Jerron Walters. I'll put that link in the chat. Give me 1 second.
Follow
And then
him.
my Instagram is JL the Genius. So at JL the Genius. That's my Instagram. So I'll put both of those links in the chat.
Perfect.
And then my YouTube channel is JL the Genius as well.
Okay.
So that's also my YouTube. I just dropped my Facebook, Jerron Walters, JARON. My Instagram is JL the Genius. And then my YouTube is JL the Genius as well. So you guys can follow me. Make sure you subscribe. I have great content on there as well.
Mhm.
Very valuable content.
Andrew said, JL, you are genius. See?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Andrew.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. You are as well, my brother.
And if you
And
haven't already joined the Unleash the Entrepreneur Facebook group, I know some of you, Latanya, you might be new here. Michelle, just in case if you haven't, make sure that you subscribe in there because there are some opportunities in there where you can get some more marketing tips, opportunities, and then of course get first access to the Tuesday sessions that we do. Every single Tuesday, I'm bringing something of value to you. Today was no less than what we typically do, but I want to make sure that business owners, realtors, entrepreneurs, you get what you need, the confidence, the personal development, and the professional development to keep you going. If you do need to get in touch with me, I am your real estate and business consultant in the Maryland and DC area, and I help realtors and entrepreneurs market their brand online. So I want to make sure that you're looking amazing online, you're monetizing online, and you have fun online. But if you do need to make a pit stop first and talk to JL first to get clear on your message, then we can rock and roll and get you everything that you need to get going. So I hope to see you guys very soon. I don't have any offers right here, but you guys all know you can get in touch with me at LorieWoodruff.com on all social media channels. And next week, we have an amazing topic all about confidence and getting more sales. So make sure I've got my etiquette coach coming on next week. So we're going to be able to talk a little bit more about sales and of course, how we need to get this right in order to get this right. So I thank you guys so much for joining. JL, thank you so much for blessing us with your knowledge. Thank each and every one of you, Instagram, Zoom. Love you guys. And I will see you guys next time.